doing fine. So I really hope that you are enjoying all my videos. Please subscribe and share with your friends, relatives, families. So today we are not gonna be here for very long. Today I will be bringing you with me to my kitchen to show you how to make one of the most iconic dishes loved by everyone, which it smells fantastic, and please try it. It's very easy. So our dish for today, it's called Mansaf, or some of them they call it Jameed. I'm going to show you how we do it. So let's start by boiling the lamb meat first, okay? And it's a Mediterranean dish. Everyone loves it. You will eat your hands with it, I swear. I promise you guys, okay? So let's do it. From here? Yes, from here. So guys, before I started boiling the meat, I cleaned the lamb with white vinegar, but you can go ahead and use whatever method you prefer to clean your meat. I used the white vinegar all over and rinse it with the water, and then after rinsing with water, I actually rinse each piece by piece and place it out in a strainer, and you're gonna go do that for all of the pieces. So after rinsing out the meat, you're gonna go ahead and place all the pieces into a pan of boiling water, and we're gonna boil it for 5 minutes, okay? 5. So this is what it should look like after boiling for 5 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead now and dump this water out. And after dumping the water, we're actually gonna be rinsing the meat again, and you're gonna be rinsing each piece on its own and placing it in a strainer, okay? So this is what the meat will look like once it's been rinsed and strained. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add all our pieces in the pan. We're gonna need vegetable oil first, medium heat, and 1 tablespoon of butter. So now after the butter will be melted a little bit, we're gonna add these babies here, okay? This gives tons and tons of flavors, okay? We lower the heat a little bit, and then we add the meat. Medium heat. Just to make the color brown on each side. For about 2 to 3 minutes. Guys, if you have a pressure cooker, you can go ahead and use it. Maybe it takes less time than the one that you are using, the normal pan. See now the color, how it's changing? This is what we want to get. It looks yummy. Still we didn't cook it yet, and it looks delicioso. So now we're gonna pour the boiling water over the meat until it's completely covered. Now it's ready to go ahead and start cooking for at least 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on how tender the meat. I'll show you what it's gonna be looking like when it's done, okay? Okay guys, so after 2 hours, this is what the meat looks like once it's cooked. Now we're gonna start preparing our yogurt sauce, but you have to keep the meat in the broth because we're going to use some of it for the yogurt, okay? Okay guys, this is what the Jameed yogurt sauce looks like. It comes in a bigger box, but actually it has 2 smaller boxes inside, and we're gonna use only one. So first up to making your sauce is adding 1 box into the blender, and you're going to also be adding sour cream. For every box, I'm gonna use 1 cup of sour cream. Guys, if you're using more amounts of the pieces of the lamb meat, you're gonna use the 2 box. Squeeze the whole box, okay? Until the last drop. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and we're gonna add some of the beef broth that we already did. Now we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. For the 2 boxes, as I mentioned before, 2 cups. So now we are going to add 1 cup of the broth of the meat, and then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And now this step is very crucial. You don't wanna miss out on the cornstarch because this makes the sauce little thicker. And now we're gonna go ahead and blend it all together until it's very well blended, and I'll show you what it looks like after. So after it's blended, this is the consistency you want your yogurt sauce, the Jameed sauce, to be. So I'm going to be adding the Jameed sauce into the pan. Go ahead and place a strainer over it and pour like for about 3 cups of the broth. After we added 3 cups of the broth of the meat that we already cooked, we're gonna mix it all together until it starts boiling. So while your Jameed is coming to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and start taking the meat out of the pan. We're gonna be adding it actually into the Jameed sauce after the Jameed starts boiling for like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the thickness, and I will show you what that looks like. After taking the meat out of the pan, just gonna go ahead and rinse a cup of rice. You can use as much cups of rice depending on how big your family is. So I will wash it for like 3-4 times until all the which texture goes out from it, and then I will rinse it. So our yogurt sauce has been boiling for about 10 minutes. Now I go ahead and add the pieces of the meat to the Jameed sauce, okay? Oh my god. I'm telling you guys, you have to try it, okay? All the time in my dishes I ask you, please do it and try it. You will enjoy. I will add like 1 tablespoon of salt. So while your Jameed sauce is boiling again with the lamb, you're gonna go ahead and prepare the rice. You will be adding 1 butter until it melts, and then I will add the rice. You can use basmati rice, jasmine rice. Okay, now I will add the rice. And I will add 1 cube of beef broth. With mentioning the cube of the beef of the broth, you know guys, the remaining beef broth that we already did and there's still remaining, you can put it in the fridge and do it later with the soup, with any kind of rice. You can add it. It's very good for the bones. Yes, it's healthy, guys. So you stir everything together with the melted butter. Oops. And then you add 1 cup of water. For each cup of rice I add 1 cup of water. So when it starts boiling, guys, you just lower the heat and cover the pan. While the 2 babies here are going to the boiling point, I'm gonna go ahead and fry some almonds until it comes a golden color. Okay, I added some vegetable oil. Then we add the almonds. This is how it's going to be, like once it's done. Okay, you can add a little bit of this oil to the rice. The taste, it will be amazing. Oh my god, who doesn't love almond? Almond smell is amazing. First is place your straw bread on top of the tray. I will be using 2 of them. And after you do that, you're just going to start adding your Jameed sauce on the bread. You want to make sure that it's all over, evenly distributed. Just like that, guys. So the next step, separating the rice, and then you're gonna go and place on the top of the Jameed yogurt and the bread and distribute it evenly. Okay, once you're done with the rice, go ahead and start placing your meat on the top of the rice. Make sure to place it in the middle. If it was a large amount, so you spread it all over. Now add your fried almond all over the lamb meat and the rice. Okay, this is enough. Last, you're going to add a garnish of parsley. Voila! Oh la la! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Fantastic, fantastic. So here you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share and subscribe. Stay safe and spread love. Bye bye.